In information age, people are often skillfully handled and controlled by something or someone. People are often attracted to something by the influence of some popular names, brands of product, and even artists in the industry. This is all because of one thing, and that is
It's another beautiful day in Bular National High School. Some students are busy talking to each other and some are busy studying. Miss Tihada is on her way to her next class in GAS 12 Silang. She is a professor in the subject Media and Information Literacy. Today, she will be discussing a very interesting topic.
Good morning, Gospel Zila. Good morning, Ma'am Jonah. Take your seat. Our topic for today is all about manipulative information and media. A picture shown in the screen. Can anyone who can guess the best term on the image? Since my students are silent for today, manipulation is the word that best describes the picture manipulation. It's defined as the skillful handling, controlling, or using of something or someone.
Allow me to show you an example of manipulation. Advertisement is an example of deception. It will persuade you to purchase at a cheaper price even though you do not require the product on offer. From the word manipulation, we can already think what manipulative media is. So, manipulative media is a tool that used to aid hands-on learning. Used to formulate new information to aid learning through the use, analysis, evaluation, and production of interactive and hands-on media. There are several forms of manipulative media to consider. One of the example is a grid clock. The grid clock will help students to tell what time is it already, right? Now, let's talk about interactivity. Interactivity is defined as a process of communication between computer software and humans. The most common form of interactivity is found in an online games in which you as a gamer has interaction with a computer. Database applications and other financial, engineering, and trading applications are also typically very interactive.
Last meeting, I have mentioned that there will be reporting about several topics about manipulative information and media. I hope the assigned reporters are ready for today. You may start.
Good day, everyone. As Ma'am Jonah Tihada tackled about interactive media, next, I am going to share to you our next topic, which is the different platforms of interactive media.
But before that, thank you for being here today. I am Gwen Mariel Gulayan. So, our first platform of interactive media is mobile apps. It is a software application developed specifically for use on small, wireless computing devices such as smartphones and tablets, rather than desktop or laptop computers. Examples are weather apps, location or map app, Play Store or Google Play, and App Store. These forms of interactive media can help you figure out the weather directly to your desired location, choose and respond to news stories in which you are interested, and allow you to shop. For our second platform, it is the 3D TV. It is a television display technology that enables a three-dimensional effect so that viewers perceive that an image has depth as well as height and width, similar to objects in the real world.
The third example of platform is video games, a game played by electronically manipulating images produced by a computer program on a television screen or other display screen. Multiplayer games allow two or more players to play with one another or play together.
Examples are Mobile Legends and Call of Duty.
The fourth one is the role-playing games, a game in which players assume the roles of characters in
the fictional settings. Players take responsibility for acting out these roles within a narrative, either through literal acting or through a process of structured decision-making or character development. Examples are Final Fantasy and Assassin's Creed.
The fifth one is massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Is any story-driven online video game in which player taking on the persona of a character in a virtual or fantasy world interacts with a large number of other players. Example of this is World of Warcraft, The Elder Scrolls Online, and RuneScape. So massively multiplayer online role-playing game is a vital world in which the game takes place. It never persistent.
Now that we have discussed the different platforms in interactive media, we'll now discuss about the different ways of interacting in the internet. So, what is interacting with in the internet? So, according to the dictionary, it is a reciprocal action or influence. So, when we use the internet for a variety of activities, we are already interacting with the internet. So, when we use the internet, we influence it to function and process the things that we like. Thoughts and beliefs regarding our own lives, our own selves, and many other perspectives are also influenced by the internet. Through interaction, we see, discover, learn, relate, and witness a lot of different things that can influence us mentally, physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. So without further ado, let's begin enumerating the different ways of interacting with the internet. So first is online shopping. So in online shopping, we can compare prices, compare features or similar items, add to cart, choose payment type, track delivery, get advice from experts, search products, check local availability, get product recommendations. So the second one, we have online gaming. So in online gaming, you can choose a game, play with computer, play with others, and choose a level. So the fourth one, we have online classes. So in online classes, you can interact with content, interact with the instructors, interact with your classmates. So this is the same with the fourth one, which is the chat group. So in chat group, you can search groups, search friends, translate language, and interact with others. The fifth one, so we have the most important way of using the internet. So we have the news and information. So it is an exchange of information, give reactions, news on demand, and monitor views. So the last one is we have the videos. So in the videos, you can choose your own adventure, get multimedia content, and experience game elements. Examples of this, we have the YouTube and the Netflix. So those are the different ways of interacting with the internet. So I hope you learned something, and I hope we will be able to use those learnings in your future.
So let us move on to our next topic, types of interactivities and their purposes. First, click on images. It allows us to see clearly the image that we're looking at. We can zoom in and zoom out the image. We often use this when we're checking the picture that we took or when we see in the internet. Or social platforms like images on Facebook. Next, hotspot. A special region to act as a trigger to another web page. The hotspot could be a circle, triangle, rectangle, or polygon. And then timeline. I'm sure we all heard this word. So, interactivity, from its word timeline, this allows us to see the events in chronological arrangement.
There is another interactivity known as number or processes. The number of clicks and the time spent in an interactive function provide data points.
And the last one is flip card. A card when clicked flips to display a description of other information. That's all. Thank you.
After their reporting, students happily left the classroom and went home. Miss Tejada is really satisfied on how the student discussed the flow of the lesson. She thought that her students really prepared for their presentation. And that, my friend, is the end of the story.